Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Mech Merlin stream. I see a Mint Noises, Conan, Comrade Questions joining in at the very beginning. Thank you so much for your continued support, everyone. As you guys can see from the stream title, we are building G Square Studios Vintage 60s. This is a vintage-inspired board with a solenoid and a buzzer. This is the G Square Vintage 60 with solenoid and buzzer. As you guys can see, it's a fairly chunky board with large bezels. Yeah, it pretty much looks like a board from like the 70s or so. It's got a PBD brass weight. It has some accents on the sides. But yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like over here. It is a top/gasket mount board, so I'm pretty curious as to see how this will build and how this will feel and even sound. But yeah, this is the first of its kind that I've built. You know, I guess sound doesn't really matter all that much since this does have a buzzer and a solenoid. But yeah, it is 6063 aluminum case. Like I said earlier, top and gasket mount. 1.6mm PCB, and of course the usual QMK and BIA. Despite its size, it is a 7-degree typing angle, and you can buy 3 editions of this. The standard edition, which is the one I'm building tonight, is $385. There's a special edition, and of course, if you wanted to go all out and buy one that's purely made out of copper, it does go to an astronomical 1.8K, which, might I add, is higher than a lot of our total group buys for the last couple months. That is a expensive board. But yeah, group buy time is still currently being decided, but shipping date is roughly 120 days after. So what, that's like half a year, and it will be an unlimited group buy. See, I believe that is the copper version. It does look pretty nice. I got the black version here with the accents of sorts. No, wait, that's the copper edition. That's like insane. 1.8K. I don't think I'd ever spend that much on a board. See, Clackbait, thanks for joining in, man. Hope you're doing well. You're tuning in at just the start. So in terms of switches, we are using another click-clack switch as well. This is the Tsukiri Studio Kaisia switch. This is a JWK manufactured linear switch. What's interesting about it is that it's got an RGB diffuser, but you know, pretty much just like any other JWK switch out there, just as smooth, sounds good and everything. It's got a nylon bottom housing and a PC top housing. So yeah, here. Yeah, I've never used these switches before, but when I unboxed it, I found them to be very sufficiently factory lubed. I don't think I had to worry about re-lubing them or anything like that. As typical with lots of JWK anyway. But unfortunately, the board I'm building today does not have any form of in-switch LED, so I feel like the RGB diffuser on this is just going to be wasted. But maybe in a future build, I will swap these switches over. I mentioned in the Twitch chat earlier that this is the first aluminum keyboard I'm building that has a solenoid in it. I've built other boards with solenoids, but they've all been like THT or like 3D printed, stuff like that. So this is different. This is different. So yeah, as typical of most of my build streams, I've already populated the board with stabilizers. And unfortunately, since the PCB foam doesn't have cutouts for the stabilizers themselves, I needed to put the PE foam on as well. Yeah, it's not quite lined up, so let me put on a switch first, and then we can figure it all out. When they sent this to me, they did give me 2 plate options, a PC plate and an FR4 plate. PC and FR4 plate. I tend to prefer stiffer feeling boards, just PC. Like, okay, so the PCB and the plate all have flex cuts. You guys can see right there. And on top of that, the PC plate also has flex cuts. So I think this is going to be way too flexy for me, which is why I'm going to go for the FR4. And just to make it even stiffer, I'm actually going to add plate foam on top of that. So hopefully this is the right way to do it. Fingers crossed, just because I am really concerned about the numerous flex cuts there. One unique aspect of this board is you can choose either 65 or 75. The form factor of the board stays the same, but you can put like a blocker of sorts on the top. Okay, let's see how this build goes. Yeah, they already have all of the cables plugged in for me, so putting the PCB in shouldn't be too difficult. There we go. Got that corner in. Now we gotta do the other side. Make sure it's all good. So yeah, when I was typing earlier, you guys probably couldn't hear the beeping as much. Can you guys hear the beeping from this? Yeah, you should be able to hear a small beeping sound. Oh, mostly said nope. Yeah, it's really low. That was my one complaint about the board. They put a buzzer in, but you can't hear it. This PCB has a much larger buzzer. I'll show it off later once we pull the case out. But yeah, it was PCB mounted on that one. For this new board, it's actually a separate daughter board with a huge buzzer. Let's see, Rogue. Hey dude, long time no see. I got a chance to meet Rogue when I was in New York. We were actually supposed to hang out after the event when we moved back to Jersey, but I was really busy with my family, so I was unable to hang out with him. But maybe next time. Maybe next time. See, I was so busy. My nephew really wanted to try Mr. Beast Burger, so we ended up going to Mr. Beast Burger. Subscribed for 16 months, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, the clunker really goes. The offer is always open. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we at least got to go out for ramen. That was really cool. That was some really good ramen. How was the burger? Okay. I was fully aware that it was going to be like hyped up just because Mr. Beast isn't known for his burgers, right? So I was just kind of like, it can't be that good. So I get to the venue and it's like the line is super long, like kids with their parents, you know, just and like other people who are curious about it. So after lining up for 20 minutes, I get my burger and it's like, it's cheap. It's like $9.99 for the Mr. Beast burger. You can get like a grilled cheese for $3.99, something like that. I bit into it and I was just like, it's not bad, it's not good, but I'm not sure if $9.99 was worth it. Oh yeah, Comrade was there too. See, Comrade, Rogue, let's see. FitLab. FitLab's not here, but hopefully he'll show up later. We can get the ramen crew together. But yeah, Mr. Beast Burger, unless you really want to like support Mr. Beast or a big fan of Mr. Beast, I wouldn't go for it. There are other better burger joints. I really felt like I wasted my $9.99. Actually, no, let's not say that. I spent time with my nephew and my niece, so that was not a waste of time. That was well-deserved quality time with them. Though, I do wish I would have eaten something better. Okay, I think I need to loosen up this a little bit. Was it big like Five Guys though? The venue was big. There was lots of seating all around, but Five Guys, definitely the better burger. I've always enjoyed eating at Five Guys. Mr. Beast though Mr. Beast burger was, I would not say I enjoyed my burger. Let's just put it like that. So Ghost Kitchen doing the Beast Burger here in Taipei. Oh, really? Interesting. I'm surprised that his reach went all the way there to Taipei. That's actually fairly impressive. Yeah, so the one I went to was the one in American Dream. Apparently American Dream is this new mall over in Jersey. And as far as I know, it's the only actual Mr. Beast location. There's like a bunch of other ghost ones out there. There's a bunch of Ghost Kitchen Mr. Beast burgers, but this is like the only actual physical location. Yeah, but yeah, let's see. What else did I eat? So I'm ethnically Filipino. So while I was in Jersey, I did eat lots of Filipino food. Got to eat some of my aunt's cooking, which I haven't eaten in forever. I feel it looks a little better with the 75 filling it out. I would agree with you, and that is why I'm building with 75. And 75 is indeed one of my favorite layouts too. You know, I might even tape up some of these flex cuts, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes first before I make any of those commitments. And we are done putting all the switches in. Let's see, where are the rest of the components? Here they are. And yeah, while I'm here, might as well show you guys the board. This is the whole reason why I went for the FR4. Because I think it would match the outside. See that? Okay. How does this all come together? Let me look at pictures. There it is. That's what it looks like. The mounting has changed from V1 to top mount and gasket mount with a special silicone O-ring for cushioning. The plate and PCB are cut for soft elasticity. Interesting. Based on the picture, it looks like I just put it in. It just hangs out like that. Yeah, that makes sense. Here, let's see if I can show it on screen properly. There. Let's see, here we go. You guys look at it, you'll see that there is a little groove in the middle that allows it to go straight inside the plate holes. It just goes on like that. Fairly simple, actually. It's almost like gasket socks. Almost. Grommet mount. Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. In a way, it's an easier version of the burger mount that Canon Keys popularized with their Savage 65 and Savage series boards, I mean. Yeah, having to put the O-ring like on the screw and all that was such a pain, but this one seems relatively easy. There we go. Reminds you of, oh yeah, for sure, mounting hard drives. Okay, we're good. Don't need this anymore, but we do need the actual chassis. Okay. Right. It's too big. There we go. Found the right bit. Wow, I feel like I just started half an hour ago and I'm already almost done. I do still have to put keycaps on. Yeah, so these are a series of 8 screws, affixing the top half of the board to the bottom. And here, just going to show off a little bit of the electronics. See that? So, oh, I heard a cat meowing. So here, I'm going to show it off up close. This is the daughter board for the... Oh, that's the wrong part. There we go. That's the daughter board for the USB-C. And then this guy over here, that's the solenoid right there. That's the solenoid. And then on the bottom piece, we've got the buzzer right there. And I don't actually know what this... Oh, wait. That's the buzzer. Not sure what this centerpiece is. Look at that. Okay, we're good. There it is. Okay, now we gotta figure out how everything connects. Let's see. Where are the connections? Okay, so the good thing is these are labeled. So this has buzzer, that says solenoid. So this is the solenoid. And make sure you plug it in correctly. It only goes in one way. So this connector, the cable going straight from the solenoid plugs into this unit right here. And then this connects to the PCB. And the buzzer connects there. And this guy connects over here. Okay, okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. This guy connects like so, I assume. Or something like that. Middle board helps with the flyback. I would assume so. Then this guy connects to solenoid like that. There we go. And we got it. Okay, so I'm just gonna plug the board in and see what happens. See if it even gets detected or not. But they did give me a VIA file, a VIA JSON file. And looks like the board was detected. Awesome. Okay, that's good. Let me just load up VIA really quick. Authorize device. Connect. Okay. I think I need to load the VIA file they sent. Download. Okay, downloaded. Load. Wait, did it not download? Let's try that again. Vintage 60. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Zero definitions. Okay. It doesn't seem to be loading at all. There's yet another board with via JSON and no QMK sources. They did not give me a QMK source, unfortunately. Okay, it's taking an awfully long time to open up via. Not fun. Oh, there it is. Design, come on. Let's try. Yep, something's wrong with their JSON file. Oh well, guess I can't use it. But regardless, I can at least do the key tester. Okay, well at least the board works at this point. That's not as heavy as I thought it would be. Okay. Alright, so in terms of keycaps, I was at a loss as to what keycaps I wanted to put on this. At first I thought SA, but you guys know how much I hate typing on SA. So I was like, you know what, I have one key set that I've never used before, and it is a DSS set. Just grab it really quick. This is the set I got, and I immediately put it into a Canon keycap tray because I couldn't really figure out a board that this would go on. But this is DSS Carpinteria, and I figure it's got just the right aesthetic for a vintage looking board. Here, let me give you guys a better look. See that? Hopefully it matches up fine. Go. Okay. And I think I'm gonna go for a yellow one. I'll go for a yellow. Okay, let's see if I can turn on that solenoid. Okay, according to Zenclack, FN plus X turns on the solenoid. That's what I want. So hopefully this is the right FN key. Nope. Nope, I don't have the right FN key. Okay, does that mean I actually really need this VIA file? Oh crap. See, the board does work. Because I can type, see? I can type in chat just fine. But to actually turn it on, okay, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I don't know, man. I do not know what is going on. Guess I will have to talk with Charlotte or later on and be like, hey, what's going on here? Also, the VIA file that they sent wasn't really working out either, so yeah, lots of questions. But meanwhile, I will unplug the solenoid just in case I did plug it in correctly. Plug it in incorrectly, I mean. Then we'll go from there. Alright everyone, this is the Vintage 60S from G Studio. It's running a FR4 plate along with the Kaisya switches topped with the DSS Carpinteria. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Couple issues with the build. Number one, the solenoid didn't work. I guess that's like the only issue. That was the biggest issue too. For some reason, I can't get the solenoid to turn on. I don't know if it's a firmware issue or if it's an actual hardware issue. I don't know. Number two, the VIA JSON that they sent me just wouldn't work on VIA. So there's no way for me to program this board at all. But yeah, this is a very chunky board. Built it also with PE foam, so it does have that marbly sound. I'm going to do 2 sound tests today. One is with the beeps, and one is without the beeps. So here we go. Let me turn off my sounds, my music, I mean. You guys can hear the sweet marbly sounds of my typing. Yeah, sounds pretty good, but typically when you have PE foam and you like that sound, it does sound pretty good. I like the board as it is right now. I'm still having to get used to the DSS profile, but let's see how things change once you turn on the beep. Alright, I'm going to do a shorter typing test because this can get very annoying. Here we go with the beeps. There we go. Now I wonder, does it keep beeping if I hold a key down? No, it does not. It's just on the initial keystroke. That's so annoying. Oh my gosh. So yeah, just to compare that with my other beeping board. Now you can barely hear it on this one. Oh, I really wish the solenoid worked. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so far I like the board. You guys can check it out once again by issuing the build command. Oh, that's so annoying. You guys can click that link. The group buy timeline hasn't started quite yet. They do have 3 price points at this. This is the standard edition, which is selling for $385 for the standard edition, $425 for the special edition, and for the full copper edition, where everything is made out of copper top and bottom, that's 1.8K. Yeah, 1.8K, just because it's copper. You will sound very productive at work with these boards. Oh yeah, or I will be murdered by my coworkers within the first hour. Oh my gosh, maybe I will use this for the next group I stream. But yeah, I will touch bases with Zenclack again and be like, hey, something's wrong with my solenoid and something's wrong with the via JSON file. Can you guys help me out here? And I will get back to all of you, just because you're buying this board for the solenoid, not necessarily for the buzzer. But yeah, my next stream should be this Sunday. We'll be doing a group buy new stream once again, and I will be building another board soon. I think I'm gonna try to do it on Saturday, but Saturday is also a pretty busy day for me. Saturday or possibly Monday, but it is of a board that is currently in group buy, the Zoom 75. So if you guys are interested, make sure you tune into my Discord server. That's probably where I will announce it. But for the meantime, you will see this board on my next couple streams. Alright guys, thanks for joining in. Hope you have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye everyone.